Okay, tomorrow is Monday, September 30th.
Oh, look at this. Charlotte Pitt was desperate to be a boy. Angelina Jolie Pitt cut her hair and purchased boy clothes. Fucking woke, and then she turned into a girl. Look, then she turned into a girl.
Are you going to start the show?
Yeah. Oh. Hey, everybody. I'm doing the rundown because Rick is so professional, and I want to do this because he does everything, and I feel bad. So I'm going to do the rundown now because I'm profesh, and we're going to have the Monday unprofessional day. So I just started off reading an article.
Wait, hold on. You didn't say what day it was.
Oh, hi, everybody. Today is Monday, September 30th, 2024, 10:23 p.m., and I am Kelly.
And I'm Rick.
Okay, see, I started off. I told you, I'm so unprofessional.
I'm gonna, if you do a good job, you're going to do it every day from now on.
I just didn't do a good job. You just had to tell me how to do my job.
I'm just helping you. It's hard the first time. You really get the hang of it.
I might get really good at this.
Yeah.
I might take your job away.
You're already good at it. I'm the organizational person.
It's 10:24 p.m. on this Monday.
Was that off? Does it look?
It's unprofessional Monday.
Well, then I can do this.
Remember you had what is it when we worked for corporations? It was called Casual Fridays.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah. Speaking of unprofessional, how about our live on Friday?
Oh, that was even more unprofessional. Somebody goes, why don't you do a trial run? Well, what the hell do you think that was?
That was our trial run.
That was a trial run. You have to do a trial run once in a while. So then Up and Adam helped us. Thank God for that kid. Jeez.
We wouldn't have got on if it not for him.
And the daily dose of Donna texts me and she goes, you could have called me.
Was she watching? She must have been watching. People were like, you have to go back and watch the tape of that because it's really funny of us trying to figure it out. So can I just tell them about my steps?
Oh, yeah.
We had this yard sale the last 2 days in West Hampton, getting rid of everything in the house. And it rained all day on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We put up a bunch of signs, and some of them survived for hours, but it rained all day. We're running in and out of the house. Staying at home, one day, almost 26,000 steps. It was 25,994. Oh. There it is on your screen right now.
We're going to do some editing.
A record for us.
That's my record. I thought I got 20,000, close to 20,000.
Yeah, we had 19.
In Paris.
Yeah.
But this is my world record.
Me too.
Yeah. And during COVID, we lived here in New York City, and everyone was scared to get out of their houses. We weren't.
No.
And there was nobody on the street. We didn't even see any homeless people.
That's all you saw.
We did see a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
We totally saw something. There was this person go.
Yeah, it was a girl. It was a girl. Like a young
girl. Oh! It was like Walking Dead.
Yeah, it was weird.
So I just pulled up my phone. You guys probably heard me saying on the news break that I get my alerts on. Mm-hmm. Charlotte Pitt was desperate to be a boy. Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt cut her hair and purchased boy clothes. Now she's a young, beautiful young lady. She's exactly Jolie's age. Born in 2006, 18 years old.
I think they did it right. If your daughter wants to be a boy, well, let them try it out for a while. Give them boy clothes, cut their hair, call them a different name if you want, but don't put them through surgery or hormone therapy. Just let them, take it for a spin.
Yeah.
And she rightly, in her case, decided she doesn't want to be a boy anymore because you grow out of it. It's a phase.
It's a phase. I had a phase.
What was your phase?
My phase was a tomboy. I was a tomboy. I had 2 brothers. I had tons of boy cousins. And I wanted to be strong and compete. And
you still are strong and competitive.
I am?
Yeah.
I know. I help your ass out.
Yeah.
I help you move things. I'm
my
like
God.
lifting like a
It was
dude.
so much work. I felt bad. Just so the world knows. I felt bad having this beautiful creature work as hard as she did. And you know what? It's for a really good cause. That's the thing. I mean, it's all going in toward the new house.
Did I complain?
You really didn't. No. You didn't complain at all.
The only thing I complained about was his daughter Shoshana not taking the step we told her to take. That was the only thing that
Because she picked out stuff and she was staying in the house, and I was like, okay, great, pick out what you want.
And she had a car
take
last.
it home.
You let her stay at the house for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well,
And
that's fine. She could have stayed there for 2 months. I didn't care.
I didn't care. I don't care. I want her to stay there. I want her to enjoy herself.
But I wanted her to take the stuff home with her because we were having this big yard sale, and she left stuff sitting in a pile. I didn't know what she wanted. She never gave me the list.
Yeah, well, until we got there. And then I had to collect all of it, put it in bags, I had to do that. So it was like...
I understand why you're mad.
That was the only thing that just drove me nuts.
Shoshi and I are going to have a conversation about this today.
And I go, you had a car, you stayed at the house for 2 weeks. We told you to get the stuff that you wanted or needed for the house.
Yeah.
And then I have to come and do it.
I know, it didn't make any sense. I don't know what she was thinking. I think she was thinking she was going to come back.
And I worked my ass off. You guys have no idea what we went through, okay? We had to wake up we didn't go to bed the first night until 2 o'clock in the morning. You worked till 8.
And then we got up at 5 a.m.
And then we got up at 5 a.m. No, we didn't get to bed until 2.
I know.
Then we had to get up at 5. And then we did 24,000 steps. And then
And today I did 19,000. We did 19,000.
So can I just tell you how, like, everybody in West Hampton is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, like, weirdly nice. it was like...
Were you surprised by that?
I kind of was. Like, we had these 2 girls, and they were awesome. And they're fans.
Oh, the Smashers.
The Smashers.
What was her name? I would look it up.
Wasn't that Elizabeth?
I think it was Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth, thank you.
Okay.
You were the highlight of the Saturday yard sale. You and her friend. What was her friend's name? I forget.
I think Gina, maybe. Wait, Elizabeth and Gina.
But hey, if you're watching, we appreciate you.
So these 2 girls, they are like nurses, and they work for handicapped kids or adults, and they take them to like shows.
They were going to see Lion King yesterday.
They do like a lot for them, and they buy things for them, okay? And they're just like angels, right, on earth. And they came in and they were like talking. It was so awesome. And then she was trying to help me sell. She was like, they had these like blue like chairs, stools, bar stools, and she sits and she's like, oh, look, they were asking $200 for these. Now they're down to $40. look at those are great. I mean, it was hysterical. Mm-hmm. Then we got our Patreon and one of our favorites that does our Sunday Zooms. Yeah. Amazing.
Just showed up out of nowhere.
Oh wait, we have a 10 o'clock tomorrow with our Zoom.
Yeah, our Zoom's tomorrow at 10.
Did you write that down? I forgot.
Yeah, I remembered.
Okay. And
that's our weekly Zoom with our party and VIP patrons.
And Ann came with her husband. Love them. They're from New Jersey. He was a federal agent. Former. He was awesome. Mm-hmm. She stuck around, helped me.
Wait, I want to talk about the Smashers one more time, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because when they were in the house, you were saying how they were, like, trying to talk up our stuff. Well, this guy wanted to buy one of the beds. It has a bed frame and a big headboard. And I think I said 200, and she goes, oh, that's a great price. Don't go any lower than that. This is what she said to me in front of the guy. It was like, hilarious. Okay, I'll take it for 200. Like, she made that sale for us.
But can I just tell you, I told Rick before we got there, I go, no one's going to want those beds, okay? Like, ever. And I'm like, as a matter of fact, I think it's illegal to sell used beds.
You said that.
I said that, right? And I don't know if that's true, but I always heard that.
Well, I looked it up.
If you ripped off the tag of a mattress,
that's a federal crime.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, why is that a federal crime?
Yeah, why can't I?
So I'm like, there's no way anybody's going to want those beds. Oh, yeah. everybody wants a bed.
Oh, they did.
Everybody wants
We could have sold
a bed.
10 beds.
If I had 10 used beds, somebody would have bought the beds. Like it almost makes me want to create a comfortable bed that people can afford to buy.
Now
Like-
you want to get in the bed making business.
I'm already in the bed making business.
Yeah, you are.
Better watch out tonight.
Let's go make the bed.
I'll make a lot of things.
Yeah, you do. Well, can I just interject something real quick? One of the things that surprised me were things that sold and things that didn't sell. Like, I took it's like a toolbox, but it has like a bunch of little drawers in it, and I had washers in one, and screws and nails, and all different sizes, and the whole thing. And I put it out there for $20. There's probably, I don't know, $500 worth of nails and screws in there. $20, and it's already organized in little drawers. That was today. We didn't have nearly as many people, but nobody bought one.
So our friend Andrew Mullen, who's a chef, comes, and there was no way in hell that we could have done this by ourselves.
Thank you, Andrew, if you're
thank
watching.
you to Andrew.
Thank
We're
you.
going to give him a couple of beds.
We held two back.
Yeah.
We could have sold for him.
Right.
Just
but
like
he did help us tremendously.
We held back the shelving unit for Emma, who cleans the house.
Yes.
We held back some stuff for Shoshana.
So I'm sitting down there. I'm like, everything, like he had odds and ends, and like no, like, you know, towels that were, you know, in uniform order. It was like
It's a big difference from the way we live now. I promise you that.
there's just no.
I didn't have you in my life when I acquired all that shit. I'm not the same person as you. I'm not organized like you are, and I don't have good taste like you do in certain things. So areas like that, like housewares and bedding and towels, and
Okay, well, he's not.
You're
gay.
the expert.
He's not gay. I figured it out. Okay. Okay.
because if I was, all my shit would be matching, and then you'd be like, "What? Why does all your stuff match? What the? Are you gay? What? Everything's coordinated. What is this? No man lives like that." Thank God. You're like, thank God it doesn't all match.
So I go into
You should be celebrating.
So I got bit by a tick in this, and I don't like it there, okay? I don't like the bug. There's bugs everywhere. And I'm like, I went out to help him in the other room because he's got like a carport.
The carport that we turned into a really cool looking room.
And then he has one bedroom in there, and then the other side is the house.
Yeah.
So I went to go help him, and I ran right into a spider web. And I'm like, oh, like
Oh,
this,
yeah,
like
yeah.
this. I'm like, ah! I'm like freaked out, right? Because I never dealt.
I heard her
with that.
scream. I heard her scream.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? And I checked on her, and I found out she had got a bug on her or something, and she wiped it off. I was like, okay, I got to go in the back and get something out of the back. So it's nighttime now. This is the night before our first day.
It was late. It was like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
or something.
11 o'clock at night, pitch black outside. And the light didn't even come on the side of the house, a motion detector, whatever. I think the tree was in the way. So I'm coming around, and I'm going to the backyard, and I'm walking between two trees. Oh, I can't really see. I'm walking between two trees. And I walk right into a spider web in my face, okay? Out of nowhere, I have a spider web covering my face. And I showed Kelly what I did when I came back. She
I was
laughing.
dying.
I was like this. And I'm had it on. I threw it down on the ground.
It was hilarious. It was hysterical, actually.
I think I had PTSD from the spider web. I just relived it, and I'm kind of freaked out.
I was laughing so hard. It was hysterical.
Yeah. So that happened.
So then we
What were you going to say about Andrew? Andrew Mullen, who helped us out.
Oh, so Rick was doing the money stuff, and I'm like I'm like, just get rid of the stuff. It's odds and ends, whatever. And I'm like, that was $25. And he goes, I said $5. Rick goes, I was gonna get $25 for that. What's wrong with you? And I was like, oh, sorry.
Well, that's why I was handling
I'm like,
the money.
you know what? That's it. I'm not saying how much anything. I'm like, Rick, how much is that? How much is that?
I didn't realize that's why you were doing it.
Yes, that's exactly
I did
why.
make us more money than we would have made. You have to admit.
Yes.
I did. And wasn't that the whole point? Like, get rid of everything, but make money while you're doing it.
Well, you know what? I'm not that. I don't know. It's
in my blood. Oh, you can say it.
My blood is giving everything away. Okay?
I
give away to people.
You do, actually. You have a very kind heart.
I'm Catholic, he's Jewish. See, there you go, right there. So
give it away? What do you mean? We can make money on that. That's where I come from. What do you mean, give it away?
So anyway, I'm sitting. So
don't think
Rick. So Rick has like all these pictures of like parties and all this stuff, and then this guy here at Newsmax says, "I went to one of your summer parties, and everything was about a party there, right?" So everything had like odds and ends, and I sat down, and this guy is damn near 60, or you are 60. Sorry, you are 60.
I'm 64.
And I sat with Andrew, and I go, I can't believe this house. He goes, it's a fraternity house. It was a fraternity house.
It was.
And I go, it was a fraternity house. It was old school.
It was.
Like totally. Like
it was. It was a frat house.
It was a frat house.
We would play spirited games of basketball in the pool.
Yeah.
You know, we'd
well, now you're going to an old community now with me.
Yeah, now we've moved on to senior living. We're in bed by 6:30 most nights.
We eat at like 5 or 6.
Yeah, you like to eat early.
I like to eat early.
And by 7:30, we're kind of yawning and ready for bed.
So we went to Ramona's house today.
That was fun.
And
Andrew cooked.
It
was awesome.
He made Mexican. I was like, oh my God, how do you know how to make Mexican? It was like, because it was exactly like I grew up with. Mm-hmm. He goes, because my mom's Mexican. I was shocked.
I had no idea.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Speaking about being Mexican, we had, I was on doing our test run.
Yeah.
And somebody said that Braunwyn, of course, was on David Yontef's thing, and says that she has text messages of me saying racist things. Okay? Well, she has those text messages, and she showed them to all of Bravo.
At the reunion.
Yeah. And everybody read them. Shannon, Gina, Emily.
There's nothing racist in here.
And they were all reading it, and even Andy Cohen read all my text messages that she said that I was racist. And I said, what the hell did I say that was racist?
Yeah.
And she said, you said BLM was a bunch of BS. Lo and behold, I was right.
So when you're right, you're racist?
Yeah.
If you're right, you're racist.
Right. And I'm like, who is this blonde hair, blue-eyed, white girl? No offense to the blue-eyed white girls. You guys are pretty. But coming after me, whom is a minority, and saying that I'm racist. Like, what is this? Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of me my brother sent to me from my birthday. Look at me. I look like a total beaner. I grew up with all blonde hair, blue-eyed girls.
You were the brown one.
I was the brown one. Like
cute, really cute. And became stunningly beautiful.
Thank you. But I'm just saying, who is this bitch telling me, a minority, on what's right? Like, shut your mouth, Braunwyn.
Well, first of all,
but people speculate and say those things, right?
The more times you say it, the more times people might believe it. But I think the only reason he had her on is because he wanted someone on who would talk smack about you,
right?
Because you talk smack about him. So
when you say something, so I'm going to segue into something.
Okay.
That was on my notes that I wrote because I'm doing the rundown. Was that Tamra judge?
Yeah.
In the news, I guess Ryan.
In the news now.
Thank you, Ryan. On the Orange County Housewives is suing Tamra Judge for defamation. Now, I heard the word on the street is that he does want to sue her, but she doesn't want to sue Jennifer.
Jennifer, the girl, fiance?
Because she doesn't want to lose her job. I get that.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly, right?
Is she the fiance or the girlfriend?
I don't know what she is. I don't watch the show. I just know who she is because we watched last year.
Yeah.
I know who they are. But I went on Instagram yesterday when I did my 24,000 steps. I was exhausted.
Almost 26,000.
I was exhausted last night. And I get a call from Jim Bellino, and he tells me like what's going on, because I didn't know what was going on. I was working my ass off. And he tells me, I'm like, you know what? She's right. You're right. He's like, there needs to be a class action suit. Gretchen's wants to do it. Vicky wants to do it. You need to do it. Like, I'm like, you know what? She's right. Because if you say something, people might think it. Mm-hmm. Tamra on camera said I did some kind of sex train. I've never even had a threesome. Okay? And if I did, I would tell you, and that would be the honest thing.
And I'd be shocked because I already knew you had.
To say I had a sex train, like, that is disgusting, A.
Yeah.
It is, like, it's horrific that would even, a rumor that this guy, Ted Banchef, said, because he's a crook and he stole money from, that's how they got that rumor. And he's in jail right now. He's in prison. Ted Banchef.
Who's that?
He was the guy that dated Alana, and he ripped off like 5 of my friends off.
Oh, wow.
He's a crook.
Wait, can I just ask you, though? Can I ask you real quick? Mm-hmm. Isn't it in the contract, the talent contract you signed, that you can't sue the other cast members?
Yes.
It is.
It is. But she's not my cast member now, and
That's
she put
true.
that out there.
That's true. But did she put it out there while you were cast members together?
Listen, it was something that she put out there. She said on camera that was not true.
Yeah.
That was now, like you said, if you say it enough time, people might think, oh, well, there might be some truth to that.
Well, I'd say then you have a lot to sue about.
Right?
You have a lot. You could sue a lot of people for a lot of stuff.
Well, you can sue anybody for anything.
Yes.
Okay? Even
Yeah.
contract. Even if you sign a contract. Contracts are made to be broken. Didn't you watch that movie with McDonald's? That happens. Ray Kroc.
did watch that movie.
Yeah, Ray Kroc. That's what he says. He's like, well, sorry. He said to the two brothers, he's like, contracts are made to be broken. You can break contracts.
Yeah. Of course.
You can overcome those.
Of course.
Anyway, so that was A. And then I got advice. She goes, go suck dick for more money, Kelly. Like, wait, what? I've been married like since I was engaged at 23, married at 25. I've had like I went to college.
Such an awful thing to say.
Like
That's
what the hell? Like, I worked at the Arizona Republic. I graduated from college. Like, what? Like, what?
Well,
like,
I know
what?
you. You must have come back with something better than that.
I didn't, and that's when Jim Bellino goes, "What?" I go, normally I would have went over there and beat the shit out of her, legit.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, you were so calm during that," and I go, I was calm during that. And he goes, why? And I go, because I already went to jail once for hitting Michael. I didn't want to go back to the clink. I mean, I had to hold it together.
I didn't want to go back to the clink.
Seriously.
You got the mug shot once. You didn't want another one.
Yeah, I went to anger
Then you'd be a
management.
repeat offender.
Yeah, exactly. And then I might be in there like the Menendez brothers. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
So, anyway.
Wow.
So, Tamra Judge is the biggest piece of shit. I'm saying it out loud right now on YouTube. I'm making it clear. And this girl needs to be taken out, okay? She's a disease. She spreads rumors, and she says these things. And if you guys think Jim Bellino was in the wrong for suing people that talk bad, you can't just go and say things that are going to tarnish your reputation.
That aren't true.
There's legalities to it.
Yeah.
You can't say things that aren't true.
You can say things that are mean that are true, and you're not going to get sued for
I guess
that.
you can say that to get sued, allegedly. But she didn't. She just put that out there, and that's why. So anyway, Heather McDonald calls me, and she goes, I know you. I know your family. Like, I know you. And she's like, I know that was never ever true. But she's like, that is horrific.
Yeah.
Like, that is a horrific thing.
Babe, you handled it, I got to say, really well. Like, you went through the ringer for a while. Like, they were coming after you.
Yeah.
It was bad. And it was unjustified.
Right.
It was over nonsense and, like, stuff that turned out to be true. And
then we were talking about Shannon Bedore. She's like, did you see what's happening with Shannon Bedore Leslie Bador and David Bador, and I'm like, I saw something in TikTok on social media, and she goes, well, yeah, I mean, look at, she called, I go, yeah, he hit Shannon, he did, and Shannon told me she got it off to where that would never show up like in the public domain.
Wow.
And I'm like, she was like, but she lied. She lied on to Vicky. Vicky had the information, but she lied.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she lied because she didn't want her children to be hurt.
Oh.
So, you can lie about certain things like that to protect your children.
Yeah.
You don't want that to come out.
That's a really interesting
abuser,
point. That's a really interesting point.
Yeah.
I can see why she did that.
I can see why she did that too.
As long as it wasn't like something that happened all the time, because if it was, then you got to get out of that.
Well, I think if you hit somebody one time,
yeah, you
can do it again.
Well,
I think that he might be a repeat. Obviously, he is.
Allegedly.
No, she filed for. She got the restraining order. So there's got to be proof. You can't just go and get a restraining order. You can't do that.
That's bad behavior.
Oh, really? It was good behavior. No, of course it's bad behavior.
That's like bad. So
and
anyway.
they just bought a $16 million house in Newport Beach right down the street from us.
Yeah.
See? Money does not make you happy, my friends. There you go. Anyway, this is enough for the Daily Smash on Monday.
Great job, honey.
Did I do
Honestly,
well?
I think you might have a future in podcasting,
Thank
in producing, and being talent.
Oh, thank you. See, we made it 27 minutes, almost 30 minutes, just shy of 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tell them. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. I watched that on Ep and Adam. Don't forget to subscribe and push that like button. Please.
And don't forget our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. It's longer, uncensored, and commercial-free, and it's awesome every week. Is it not getting better and better?
It's getting better and better. I'm going to have lunch with Ramona tomorrow, and then we're going to go have lunch with Teresa.
I thought it was dinner.
Dinner with Teresa and Louie and Lisa and her husband.
Yes, on Tuesday.
Yes.
When are we going to have dinner with my boss? It's going to have to be Wednesday. I'm working late. I don't know.
Are we leaving Thursday?
Oh, no, you're having lunch with Ramon on Monday.
Yes.
We could do Thursday or we could do Monday. I think Monday's better.
Me too.
Okay. All right, we worked it all out. See that?
Right, there you go. You guys just heard us.
Have a smash-tastic day, everybody.
Bye, guys.
See ya.